तो यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है, इफ fx is a differentiable function such that f prime x equal to fx plus integral 0 to 2 fx dx, and it is given that f of 0 equals 4 minus e square divided by 3, then number of solution of box x means greatest integer part of x plus square root of fractional part x square equal to fx will be. So it's a quite simple problem. So firstly, we have to find our function fx from this condition, which is f prime x equal to fx plus 0 to 2 fx dx, right? So let's see. As we know that integral 0 to 2 fx dx is a fixed area. So we can consider f prime x equals fx plus some constant, let's suppose capital A, right? Now basically we have to solve this differential equation. It's a linear differential equation, right? Or you can simply solve this differential equation by some basic rearrangement. So here I am doing basically some rearrangement. So f prime x minus fx equal to A. You can also proceed with linear differential equation, right? So as we know that integral of e raised to the power x fx plus f dash x, this is basically equal to e raised to the power x fx plus some c, right? So if we multiply both sides by e raised to the power minus x, then this equation seems to be e raised to the power minus x f prime x minus fx equals e raised to the power minus x a, right? Now after some rearrangement, you can write basically you have to take minus common from here. So you will get e raised to the power minus x fx minus f dash x equals minus e raised to the power minus x capital A. Okay, now you can write this overall function as d of dx e raised to the power minus x fx. And this is basically equals e raised to the power minus x into capital A. So now it is quite simple. After integrating, you will get e raised to the power minus x fx equals minus e raised to the power minus x a. Okay, so after integrating, you will get additional minus outside from this function because here e raised to the power minus x. So it is e raised to the power minus x into capital A plus constant of integration is, let's suppose, capital A, capital K, right? Now, what is our boundary condition? At x equals 0, function is 4 minus e squared divided by 3. So put x equals 0 here. So e raised to the power minus 0 is 1. It is basically f of 0 equals a plus k, right? A plus k. Okay, so f of 0 is 4 minus e square upon 3. So put f of 0 here, 4 minus e square upon 3 and minus a. This is basically k. It's constant of integration, right? Now, if we let this equation as equation number first, now put the k here in first equation. So now you can write e raised to the power minus x fx equals e raised to the power minus x into capital A. You know capital A is basically 0 to 2 fx dx, right? So you can write here e raised to the power minus x into capital A plus k is 4 minus e square upon 3 minus a. Minus capital A. So now you can write fx as, divide both sides by e raised to the power minus x. So you will get a plus 4 minus e square upon 3 e raised to the power x minus a e raised to the power x, right? fx is a 1 minus e raised to the power x plus 4 minus e square upon 3 e raised to the power x. Now it is given to you, not given, basically we have already assumed it. 0 to 2 fx dx is basically capital A. So now we can write 0 to 2 integral of this overall function fx dx as capital A, right? So you can write integral 0 to 2 a 1 minus e raised to the power x plus 4 minus e square divided by 3 e raised to the power x dx. This is basically equal to capital A. Now after solving this overall integral, it's a quite simple integral. You will get capital A equals e square minus 1 divided by 3. So now finally our function is, basically we have to put capital A here, right? Let's suppose this is equation number 2. Now as we put capital A here in equation number 2, we will get our function. So fx equals a is basically e square minus 1 by 3 1 minus e raised to the power x plus 4 minus e square by 3 into e to the power x plus 4 minus e square upon 3 4 minus e square by 3 e raised to the power x. Now after solving, you will get your function fx as e raised to the power x minus e square minus 1 divided by 3. Okay. So now basically you have to obtain number of solution of this equation, which is GIF of x plus under root fractional part x square equal to, this is basically fractional part x whole square. I think I've already taken this function. Yes, square root of fractional part x whole square equals e raised to the power x minus e square minus 1 divided by 3. So for number of solution, what you have to do? You have to obtain total number of point of intersection of graph of left hand side. Means you have to plot y equals box x plus root fractional part x square, and you have to plot y equals e raised to the power x minus e square minus 1 divided by 3, and you have to check number of point of intersection of these two graphs, right? So fractional part x square is quite simpler graph, and you have to take a square root of this function. So this is basically fractional part x. So let's change this problem. Let's consider here fractional part x root fractional part x root. Only this, right? Let's consider this. This is basically a square root of fractional part x. Why? Because that is very simple graph. You know, box x plus a fractional part x is simply x. Now you have to draw a graph of this function. So after plotting, you will get a box x plus a square root of fractional part x, right? So it's quite beautiful graph, and it looks like this. Now you have to draw graph of right hand side. So basically you have to draw e raised to the power x. Then further you have to shift that graph in vertically downward direction by e square minus 1 by 3 unit, right? So this graph looks like this. So now you can see there are exactly 2 points of intersection, right? So number of solution will be 2. So for now, this is final. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.